guys, what y'all doing tonight? I didn't send out a mini chat because it's late, so I don't like to send one out after 10, so I didn't. Let me get all this good stuff. What you doing this tonight? Let me see. Let me see. Here we go. Hey Evelyn. Hey Linda. How are you guys? Hi Bertha. I am gonna do the angel in 2 parts this time. The Indian angel. I have another one to do. So last night was a challenge because it was my first one. Yeah, I'm on, and I didn't send out a notification. Trying to clean up this table. Guess what I have to do tonight? Hey Donna, hey Barbara, hey Willie. I have to paint tonight. Yuck, yuck. Hey Denise. So I went to Hobby Lobby today and spent too much money like usual. So don't we all spend too much money there? So the first thing we're gonna do is paint so that I can get all that out of the way and do everything else. I want to show you guys what I got today in the mail. I'm not so sure I like it, but remember we were talking about the camouflage tool? This is the camouflage tool. What do you guys think? Hi Cecilia. You're gonna watch the beginning of your angel, girl. What do you think? So I also wanted to tell you that I went to the post office, and thankfully retail ground is the cheapest way to ship. Hey Candy. Hey Nikki. Good. I'm happy you're here, girl. So normally the 2 packages I shipped out today would have been $40, and they were $14.95 retail ground. Can you see through it? Probably. I should take some out. I would. Thanks, Rose. I would definitely have to double it. Let me see if I could open it. Show you guys. This is the camouflage tool, and I got it from Hobby Lobby, but cheap. I mean, not Hobby Lobby. I did go to Hobby Lobby today. I already told you that. So, hi Debbie. Hey Kay. Aw, thank you, girl. Hey Teresa. What the heck? Where's the beginning of this thing? I can't find the beginning. Maybe I'm just supposed to cut it. Gonna have to open it somehow. I guess I'll just cut it. Weird, isn't it? I mean, how the heck they get this on without having a seam? I don't know. Well, that was good. Made me cut a hole in it. Evelyn, how's your daughter doing? So yeah, this is very, very thin. Look at it. Look how thin that is. I don't know. Let me double it over and see. So I'm going to tell you guys don't waste your money on this stuff, because that's double. I don't even know if tripling it. I don't know. I'm going to make the petal and see. Oh, I'm not making anything yet. Let me put it down. Let me put the camera down. I'll put the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. So this is the tulle, and it's very, very thin, so I don't know what to tell you. Hey, girlfriend. What's up, Carolyn? Hey, Shirley. But as you can see, it's really thin. Awesome. Let me see what happens if I I think this one you'll have to roll it up from the middle for the petal. I don't know. We'll have to play with it, but it's really thin. You think, Candy? I don't know about this. Yeah, maybe if I put some real dark green behind it, it would work. But this definitely won't work by itself. So don't waste your money. You know that, you ever see that we have something on our news that says don't waste your money. I think so too, Donna. Thanks, Kay. I got some more of that at Hobby Lobby, so we're all set. I bought all the ones they had. I think white, Evelyn. And look how small it is. This is what it came in, this little bag. So, I don't know. We'll see. Mesh cover up, Barbara. Hey, Crystal. It was okay, girl. I never heard of mesh cover up, but let's get started on painting, because I want it to dry so we can make the angel tomorrow. Tonight we'll get to do all the prep work. Oh, I forgot to do my mini chat. Oh, hold on, guys. So you know what I noticed about mini chat? I think I told you. There's like 780 people signed up, and last night it only sent out 400 notifications. I do, Crystal. Yes, I've made bows on the Easy Bow Maker and on the Pro Bow. But you notice I don't make a whole lot of bows, because I just don't care for them. I mean, I don't care for a lot of ribbon on my wreaths. Connie, don't use glue first. Becky showed a project she is working on glue first because it crackles, and that is what she wanted. All right, Crystal, you got it, girl. Hey, Deanna. No worries. They do like the person I was waiting to send my package was not what I paid. 24. What did you go to the post office, Evelyn? You're welcome. Sorry, guys, I forgot all about setting this up. What are we gonna do with that daughter? She is obviously taking something, and she doesn't know what it is that she's taking that is making her break out like that. Unfortunately, they're gonna have to boil it down and see what it is that she's allergic to. hold on. Sorry. To cover up for Hunter to hide under. Okay, okay, Barbara, I'm gonna have to look for that. You know how much it is? Sorry, guys. Okay. All right. You know what? Yeah, they always make you do this part first. So, I was really excited to see that the retail ground shipping was not as bad as all the rest. Let me tell you about FedEx. Let me tell you what I found out from FedEx. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I had to eat probably $70 worth of shipping because FedEx doesn't know what they're going to charge you for shipping until the package is delivered. Then they add all these things to your, hi Becky, to your shipping cost. Well, guess who's going to eat that shipping cost? It's too late to charge the customer that difference of the shipping. So I was so mad. I will never ever use FedEx again because you guys know I don't charge enough. I don't charge a lot for my wreaths as it is. So what can you do? $8. You buy the small cover up. They have different sizes. I'm gonna have to look for that. And it's made out of mesh, Barbara. I'm definitely gonna look at it or look for it. So beware if you guys are using FedEx. Just beware. Okay, we're gonna paint the same color as we painted the other head. Look, I cleaned up my mat. Aren't you proud of me? Aw, thanks, Kay. Well, you know what? I told you guys, I do this because I love hanging out with you. And because shipping is so high as it is, I don't want to charge a lot for my stuff because you guys have to pay the shipping on top of it. So, I just don't want to, you know, raise my prices and all that because the shipping is so high. Oh, wait, I have to get my... But I was happy to see that what would have normally cost $40 to ship was just about $14.95. So I was happy to see that. So let's get painting, my favorite job. But now that I know to use water, it goes a little easier. Hey, Lori, look at this mess it's making. Oh my goodness. I just squirted paint everywhere without even knowing it. I need to wipe that off. I just got paint squirted everywhere. Can you see all these speckles? Remember I told you how I got mad at my husband and because he wouldn't paint the bedroom? Well, this is what my bedroom looked like. My daughter's bedroom. We had to get carpeting to cover up the floor. So now he never... Hey, there was one good thing that came out of it. He never asked me to paint anymore. So... I know, Kay. Well, I did lose money before I caught up to FedEx stuff. I just couldn't believe they did that. Mesh. Okay. I'm going to write that down. I did not know to use water. What is the point? Well, it spreads easier, Christina. That's the biggest point about it. It spreads a lot easier. Gosh, I can't ever find anything in these drawers. Here it is. Hi, Sue. Used water on the brush. Yeah, I know. I goofed. I mean, that's how I think it spreads better. So I'm going to write this down. Mesh. What's it? Mesh camo that hunters use to cover up. I have to write everything down. I just can't remember anything. We will definitely keep her in our prayers, Evelyn. She's just, sometimes though, once you have an allergic reaction, this is what the doctor told me, it has to go through your whole body before it gets better. So they always told, when I had my allergic reaction to an antibiotic, they told me to expect it to get worse before it gets better. So don't get too worried about yet. But that's what they told me. I'm going to put this in here to hold this sucker. You're welcome, girl. That's what we're here for. We're all family, remember? So this is what I used. Everyone asked last night what I used. It's just the Apple Barrel Territorial Beige. Yeah, they told me like I told you, they told me that it's going to get worse before it gets better because it has to go through your whole body. So hopefully that's the case with her. They split everywhere, Christina? Well, I haven't heard any complaints, and I usually do spray it with the Krylon Clear non-yellowing spray after the paint is dry. I just do that for a little extra stuff. I am Trina. This is a 5.7 inch ball. And Candy, were you here when I said that I found the halves at Walmart? I was so excited. I think I'm gonna go back and see if they have any more, but I had my husband climb on top of the shelf to get all the balls from the top shelf, and then I saw these halves. I thought, oh gosh, I can't tell him to put them back. So So I'll just get a few of these. So what have you guys been doing today? Yeah, I was really mad at well, I can't reach them, girl. You didn't seal it? Yeah, I usually spray them after they're dry with the Krylon clear spray. You're making wreaths? I should have been in here working, putting my stuff away. But my granddaughter rescued a dog. Well, we rescued a dog for her. And I have to laugh because my husband said, absolutely no more dogs. No more dogs. And I said, yeah, okay, whatever. So, of course, my granddaughter goes up to him and says, Papa, I really want a dog. I'm so lonely. Well, guess what? We have a dog today in our house. Had thunderstorms. We had a little bit of rain today. So I've learned from now on, if I want something, I'm just going to have my granddaughter ask him. It hasn't worked for my shed yet, though. Oh, really, Barbara? Judy, I put it in because it makes the paint, and we found this out the other night. It makes the paint spread easier. When you're painting styrofoam, you have all these holes that the paint goes in, and if you put it in the water, oh, Cecilia, send some of that down here, girl. If you put it in water for, put a little bit of water in it, it spreads so much easier. This would have taken a lot longer to paint if I didn't put water in it. She got a it's a Shih Tzu mix. It looks like they think it's part poodle and part Shih Tzu. It's really cute. Looks a lot like my little poodle here. But they told her to keep it away from my poodle for 4 to 5 days to make sure, in case he has kennel cough. He was treated for it, but I thought, well, that's just great. I know, Trisha, right? Yes, the water does thin the paint, but it sure, you don't need it really that thick. And it sure makes it spread easier, let me tell you. I was really struggling painting these before one of my awesome viewers said, dunk the brush in water. Now you have 2 Yorkies. I love the Yorkies. But you know, you never see a Yorkie in a shelter. Unfortunately, they never go to the shelters. So, yeah, if you ever paint these styrofoam balls, let me tell you what, using the water makes it go a lot easier. So if you're not following my page, please do so. We're trying to get to 3,000 followers. We're almost there. We're trickling up pretty good. And if you would like to know when I'm live again and you do not get notifications, type alert and then alert again when you get the message from the bot. So there. Done. Look, I brought gloves out here and I didn't even put them on. Wasn't that stupid of me? Well, I shouldn't have poured that much in. I'm just going to use it all up. I know, Christina, let me tell you, I was doing the same thing. I was painting with, you know, the brush, the paint as it came out of the bottle. And gosh, it took forever. And then I was struggling the other night and can't remember who it was that said, dip the brush in the water, dip the brush in the water. I said, well, I am, but they meant dip it and then dip it in the paint, which I wasn't doing. So that it goes a lot faster, as you just saw. So now this will have to dry. This is why I wanted to get this stuff done before we actually did the angel, because it has to dry. So I let them dry overnight. I was glad to be able to find some more of this mesh at Hobby Lobby. Oh shoot, I forgot to plug in my phone. Gosh, I always forget something. Hold on. Hopefully it's charging. Right, Trisha? Hey, Kay. So, that's it for painting. And that really goes fast when you do it right. Put all this stuff away. Michelle, girl. Michelle, you know you want to send me that pattern for that butterfly, girl. I don't care if you made it up. I have to have it. Oh, it was so cute. Oh, so yesterday the wire on my, hey Beverly, welcome. Thank you, girl. The wire on my pail for my clothespins broke. I had clothespins everywhere, girl. Okay, so that part's done. That's the part I hate. Other than cutting mesh. styrofoam balls and didn't find. So I guess I'll have to do Walmart. Oh, you didn't, you have Hobby Lobby there, Danielle? Okay, we're gonna make some hair. We're gonna make some hair and Beverly, I'm in Southeast Florida. Whew, what's falling? And I craft in my overcrowded she shed, which I have outgrown terribly, but I'm still working on my husband to do something about it. So thanks, Barbara. So we're gonna make some hair for our Native American angel. Now yesterday I made it on the 13-inch. I think I'm gonna do 14-inch. I think I might like it even just a little bit longer. Cecilia, are you here? What do you think about the hair being a little bit longer? Thanks, Connie. There's a little over an hour away. Oh, I got you, Danielle. Well, check Walmart. It's Wreaths by Connie M. Evelyn, girl. Everybody always forgets my M. Okay, yeah, I'm going to make it a little bit longer. So we're going to do 14-inch today. So all I did was take my board and just wrap it around it. Oh, Danielle, someone said they had them on Amazon in a pack of 5s. Thanks, Evelyn, girl. So this is all I did for the hair. But yesterday I did 13-inch, so today we're going to do a little bit longer. Well, I originally did 12, then 13. Yes. So that's why I'm going to try the 14-inch today with this one. Hey, Carla. You got here just in time to see some hair, girl. And I wish I would have went to Hobby Lobby to get my beads, because they had so much better of a selection than Walmart did. This is yarn, Trisha. Something I usually have plenty of. But you wouldn't believe what I went through trying to find this ball of black yarn. I have another ball of brown somewhere. You're fine, Brenda. But don't ask me where the heck it is, because I have no clue. That's why I told my husband, I said, I get so mad because I know I have this stuff and my shed's so overloaded. So you know what his answer was? Well, you need to throw some of that stuff away. No. If I would have thrown it away, I probably would have thrown away this yarn. Thanks, Brenda. So if we can get to 150 viewers, we'll still give away the angel kit that we have. I didn't count yesterday how much I did, but we'll just keep rolling for a while. Let's see. That should do it. Hey, Rhonda. I see all my peeps. How dare him, right, Danielle? I know. You need need to throw that stuff away. I said, no. And then his idea was, we'll put it in black garbage bags and mark what it is, and he'll put it on top in the roof of the garage. I said, are you kidding me? Yeah, I have shelves in here handy, but they're all full of my sewing stuff. So yeah, he said, well, you can just mark it and put it on the roof, and I can put it in the attic of the garage. Brenda, this board is actually a ribbon board, and I got it from Hot Mesh Mom. That's what I did tell him, Diane. That was my exact words. I said, I'll throw it away, and then when I need something, I'll just go buy it. He didn't like that answer. Let me see. Where do I have to cut? I can't remember which. I think I cut this side. I guess it doesn't matter. Just one side. Hi, Sharon. I'm not gonna. These scissors, I tell you, I'm just not sure about. They're definitely not like the others that I got. Well, Candy, we're talking about my sewing stuff and my yarn and all that stuff. That's what the problem is, because that's in here too. And then yesterday, I learned another thing. Don't put a rubber band on the top, because the rubber band's not going to hold up. Hey, Nancy. Hi, Sharon. The rubber band is not going to hold up to the hot glue that you're going to put up here. So don't use a rubber band to hold your hair up there. Use some more yarn. So I'm just going to tie it right here. Hi, Kat. Oh, you're not late. I'm just getting started. Did I already tell you that, Nancy? We're just prepping for the actual event tomorrow. And because I did the whole thing in one live, and it was what, 4 hours. So we won't do that again. Okay, so now it's okay to put a rubber band up here, because you're not going to be gluing that part. Now I had my open thing of rubber bands. With it. I'm just going to open them. What the heck? I don't care. Hey, Peggy. How are you? Hey, BJ. What's happening, girlfriend? So I just used these little clear rubber band things. And I put one up here. Thank you, Peggy. Some, let me tell you, these braids are a little harder to do than what's on your head. Because you don't have a head that's holding them. Thanks, Barbara. Put one on this side. We're just going to make the hair right now. And yeah, they had such a better bead selection at Hobby Lobby than what I found at Walmart. Alright, so now we're going to braid the rest of it. I really had to think about how to braid when I was doing this. My daughters are grown now. Been a long time since I had to braid hair, and my granddaughter hates her hair messed with. This is a little tedious. Everyone's so quiet tonight. You guys tired? So my sister says she saw my Indian angel, Native American angel, and she says, "That was so cute. Where'd you get the pattern for it?" I said, it was in my head. She goes, "What?" I said, "Yeah, I didn't get a pattern for it." Hi, Nancy. In fact, I said, I don't want to see anyone else's. Hey, Nellie. Because I wanted to have my own idea on how to do it. So I had to say a quick prayer and hope for the best. Yep, this is how I did the hair. So there's one braid. Good night, Carla. I know I was really late tonight. And I almost didn't even go live, but I thought I have to paint the head. It won't be dry. So does anybody remember how many cuts I did last night? Because I had 4 left over. So I must have had, I think I cut 44. Okay, Evelyn. Yep. I would have looked at it, but I did want to think about it myself. So I cut 44 last night, and I had 4 left over. So that means I really only have to cut 20, right? Or 40. What the heck? 20. Yeah, Yes, thank you guys. You have a better memory than me. All right, the other braid's done. Hey, Michelle. Yes, Judy, I will. Well, I'll be doing the angel tomorrow. Yep. I'm not sure what time because I definitely have some questions for my business coach, Damon. So I want to see if he's going to do the Q&A tomorrow at 8. So I'll be on whenever he gets done. Probably my normal time. Right. Thanks, Nancy. Okay, so this is the hair. So then I just trim these to make them even. That's it. And if the head wasn't wet, I'd try it on, but the head's too wet right now. So we'll wait and not try it on. Hey, Janet from North Carolina. Happy to have you. Okay, so we don't need scissors. But we need, of course, I find the ones that are open right after I open that, like usual. Where's my cutter? Right here. I'm sneaky tonight, Tina. Judy, my normal time is 9 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes I go at 8, but a lot of other people go at 8, so I usually wait till 9. Okay. So we have 4 left over from last night. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have to cut 20. So how much is that? 16? Yeah. So I have to cut 16 of these. And we have to use, I don't ever use this cutter, but the heat burning tool will not cut through this, will not cut through the burlap that's in this mesh. Tina, I didn't send one out because it was so late. I came on at 10, so I don't usually like to send one out if I'm that late. So that's why you didn't get one, girl. So that's 5. Well, let's see. So I need to cut 16, right? 1, 2. 3. 4. 9 inches, Karen. I'm cutting these 9 inches. I always cut 9 inches for all my angels and sunflowers. I think for the roses too. You know, it's been so long since I made a rose, I forgot. Ah, I blew that. Shouldn't have done that. So we'll cut that off straight. a fish out of water with this rotary cutter now. I'm wondering if I have enough, if I'm going to have to open up another thing of mesh. Be nice if I didn't have to, and I didn't have to add more to my, one of these days I'm going to use all my leftover mesh and make a wreath with all of it so that I can get rid of all these opened rolls of mesh. Let's see, how many do I have? 2, 3, 4. Hey, Iris. 5, 6. 6 more. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're right, Linda. 12. So I need 4 more, right? Do I need 4 more? Like me, girl, I'm always miscounting. 13. 14. Hey, Angela. 15. 4 more. Yay, I don't have to open another roll. 16. That works for me. But knowing me, I probably need more than 20. Can't remember how many I cut originally yesterday. Wait. What the heck? I need 40. I knew it was too good to be true. How many did I cut yesterday? I forget. This is 20. But I know I need more than 20. Hi, Francis. We are prepping for our Native American angel. 44. So I need... Darn, I knew it was too good to be true. I need 20 more pieces. Oh, well, keep cutting. 1, 2. Yeah. I knew it was too good to be true. 3. 4. I need to stop doing that. Cutting the edge. I'll definitely have to open a new roll. Oh well. 5. 6. 7. 9. This is the fun part, isn't it? 11. Can't. You guys are too quiet tonight. 13. 14. Okay, 14. Remember 14, because you know I'll have to ask you. Yep, I remembered so far. 6 more. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Yay. All right. So we got the major one, the major cutting done. The inside of the roll works great for curls. You almost don't even have to curl them. So I try to put them on the outside so they open up a little bit. Hey, Linda. Count. Hopefully it's right. If it's not, we have plenty to count from. So who's going to Wreath Makers Live? Anyone watching going to Wreath Makers Live? I didn't put out a notification because it was so late. I don't usually like to put them out after, I try not to do it after 9, but sometimes I sneak one in after 9. I want to put this on the end so they open up more. Okay, so now we have to cut just 9 there now. It's 11 here. After 11, about 5 after. Well, let me get some pink. Well, let me see if I have any first, because that's what I've been doing. Oh, let me see what's in here. Maybe I have enough pink. Wouldn't it be nice if I had enough pink cut already? That would be too good to be true. 2, 3, 4. Six. Hey, Banja. 7. Really? I wish. 8. 9. 'It'll be awesome. 10. Of course I don't have enough. But let me see if I have any more of this pink mesh. Yay! I do. Banja, that will be it's going to be such an awesome experience. I don't think I could drag my family this, even if it wasn't sold out. I don't think I could drag my family this close to the crafters convention. How much was on here? I forget. What the heck is this doing? Cancel. Get out of there. I bet I would be too. I think this was 10, wasn't it? Yeah. One person, 10. Thank you. So I need 8 more. Thanks, Cecilia. I'm glad you like it. Back to my old wood burner. Did y'all just see that smoke, how it blew away? I don't know if you could see that on the camera. All right. One. Really, Barbara? Yeah, it's going to be quite an experience. Well, they always give swag bags. told my husband I wanted to go for a ride to New Orleans. He looked at me like I was crazy. 3. Well, I've asked several people if the meet and greet is open to the public, and I can't seem to get an answer. 4. 5. 6. 'Is it, Banja? 7. 8. 9 inches, Brenda. I always cut everything 9 inches. You can do 10 if you want. If you want to do 10, you can. But you really can't tell the difference. So I always do 9. Yeah, they always give a swag bag. You're welcome. So that's for the sides. Always keep your wrapper. If you have a wrapper like this that comes on the mesh, always keep it and put it back on your mesh, and then your mesh don't stick to everything. I always save those. Now I need some wings cut. Let me go get another thing of white. How much were the tickets, Vanja? Weren't they like 600 or something like that? I'm gonna take a drink. Got my lemonade. Pretty sure I don't have any more white open. So I have to cut 8 of this color, of this one. Does anyone remember how much the tickets were to get in Wreath Makers Live? So we're going to cut 8 of these for the wings. Yeah, it was like 600, I think. what's no, Linda? If I miss any of your comments, please ask again, because I always feel bad if I miss any of my viewers' comments. 2. Oh, thank you. 3. 4. 5. These are the wings that I'm cutting now. 6. 'Aw, thanks, Linda. Yeah, when I heard the price, I thought, oh, brother. Last year it wasn't that much. 7. Well, I usually can't either, Linda, but my awesome followers, I had an auction sale and everyone came through for me. I was just so grateful. If they didn't, I wouldn't have been able to go. Believe me. Did you, Tracy? Yes, I like the wood burning tool. Yes, I cut them so there's 8. I cut 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know, Vanja. That's what I said about Crafters Convention. And after that hellacious drive, I told my husband stupidly, when I got home, I said, if I ever ask you to do this again, say no. But that was after a 20-hour drive. And of course, now I'm ready to go again. The New Orleans is a little closer for us than Illinois was. I'd be happy to just go to the meet and greet. Okay, right now we need 6 of the snowball mesh. I'm in Southeast Florida, near West Palm Beach. Santa Fe. Where is Santa Fe? I was upset about was, oh yes, that is very close. None of these things are ever close to me. I keep begging that they do one in Florida. 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Then my cutting is done. Oh, that is so nice. Six. All right. So if you want to order Unique in the Creek boards, the triangle board is what I'm going to use for the angel. Use Connie M at checkout, all capital, one word, and you get 10% off. Really? Look what I found. I could have used a couple of these. Ugh. That's why I get so many leftover pieces up here. Oh well. Okay. Let's put these together. Let me show you the angel kits. Here's the angel kits that I have. They're $8.95 if anyone would like one. I still have about 3 or 4 left. I can't remember how many. And I'll show you the angel that I made with them if you haven't seen it already. And she is $25 plus shipping if anyone would like her. She gets flopped around a lot because I show her a lot. Yes, I'm going to load my board with zip ties. And then I'm going to show you all the beads I got. Trying to get the board out of my box. Okay, so this is the Unique in the Creek. I guess they call it, what do they call it now? Triangle board. Hi, Betty. Thank you. This is the Unique in the Creek triangle board. I better order some more zip ties. I'm getting low. So they're in rows of 2s, as you can see. So you just add all the zip ties to these rows of 2s except these 4 rows. You leave that blank because that's where the head goes. And I am going to put my hanging cord in. First thing, put your hanging cord in. There's 2 holes up here that are indented, and that's where you put your hanging cord. You could use wire, Chanel stem, anything you want. I always use a zip tie because I think it holds. Yes, it's called the triangle board now. Because you can do so many things with these boards. So this is the fun part, but it takes a while. So it might be kind of boring for people, but if you've never seen how to load a board, this is how you do it. Make sure the flat part of the head is facing the part that's going to go into it. You know what? I shut this voice thing off on this, and it still comes on. Sometimes these iPads really get messed up, I'll tell you what. So you just make sure the flat part of the head of this part is facing this part. And you have to hear that zip, or else you're putting it in wrong. You don't want to do that. So I think this new puppy is going to keep my granddaughter quite busy. I kind of wish they would have waited to get it on Friday for when my daughter's off work, because guess who will be on duty? It made me tired just that little hour it was home. That one's went in a little far. Yep. So I was really disappointed when I saw that tool. Sure. Hold on, Linda. See these two holes right here? They're all in pairs of twos all the way across. And the zip tie has a flat end on the end right here. And then the other part sticks out. This is the part you want facing the part you're going to stick into it. And that really is simple to put these in. So I was going to order from General Wholesale. They had boxes of ribbon. Hey, Becky! They had boxes of 12 assorted ribbon. And it was like, for the 1.5 inch, it was like $21. And the shipping was $23. So I said no. So I don't know what they're using for shipping, but they're obviously not trying retail ground. Because the problem with retail ground, you cannot print the label from your house. I'm looking into how to do that, but so far I have not found a way. So you have to bring them to the post office. So that is the price. That's the reason that the retail ground is more reasonable, I think. But it was so nice having the mailman pick them up. You can, I guess, sign up for like stamps.com, but I think it's like $17 a month or something. So I thought that was a little pricey. £18, 8 inches. Are you ordering on Amazon? I get them on Amazon. I just put in 18-pound, 8-inch zip ties. Sorry, Christina, I missed it. Thank you, Barbara. Where did I get the eyelashes? From the Dollar Tree, Pat. I actually found them, and I wish I would have got more because all I bought was like 5 packages of them. It's the first time I've actually found them too, so I stupidly didn't get very many. Daily, so I just dropped mine off and asked for retail ground. Yep, that's the best way, Becky. I was telling everyone, beware of FedEx. I was so mad at them. I was charging my customers like $23 for shipping, and then it turned out to be like $32 to $33 because they had this excuse is that, well, this person is off the route, and so that's a $4 extra charge and all this stuff. Are you talking about zip ties, Becky? I went to Harbor Freight. They don't have 18-pound zip ties. They have the heavier ones, and they're harder to deal with. You can get heavier ones if you want, but the 18 pounds are the easiest to work with, and they're very hard to find. We went all over the place looking for them. If you get 8-inch, they're always a lot heavier, like 40 pounds. And you don't need 40 pounds. So that's all I'm doing is following the rows in the pairs of 2s all the way across the board. If you start with the first pair on the row, you won't get mixed up. Really, Becky? I couldn't. Ours don't. Yeah, I buy 1,000 at a time. I just emptied my bag last night, and now I'm seeing where I better order more because I'm getting really, really low. As you can see, someone asked if we put them through the back. Do you see how I have to keep flipping the board just to get the zip tie in preloaded? So you don't want to have to do that and mess with mesh also. It used to be on the old ones. Hey, Loretta, you're fine, girl. On the old boards, you used to have to flip it and then lock the zip tie into the hole, but you don't have to do that anymore. This is much easier. Thank you, Loretta. So I don't know. I'm hoping Lee $1.09 for 100 zip ties tonight at Harbor Freight. 200 of them. Tracy, were they 18 pound? My Harbor Freight does not have 18 pound zip ties. I know this is boring to people. Wow, that'd be great if they had them, but I wish ours would carry it, but it doesn't. Woo. We went there a couple times, and every time I go, I look. And I have never found them. you could use the heavier ones, but they're harder on your hands. I should do that, Linda. I should ask them. So if you bought 200 for $4, how much is 1,000 of them? Be a lot cheaper than $20. Do the math, guys. If you paid $4 for 200, how much is 1,000? 40? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let me see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No! $10. I don't know. I just think it's boring for people to watch. $20? I figured 10. That's how bad I am. $5? Look at all these different answers. If 100 zip ties are $2 and you want 1,000 of them, how much are you going to pay? $1.90. Well, I figured $2 to make it even. Yep, $20. I did it wrong. I counted 200 instead of 100. But you're right, Vanja. $20. So it's the same price at paid $4.26 for 200. It's the same price as getting them from Amazon. Yep. So I don't feel so bad now then. I'm gonna pay the same price. How much are they, Becky? 18-pound, 8-inch. $18.72 at Amazon. Is that Amazon Prime, Loretta? So I have to order some more. I paid, I think it was $19.99 last time I bought them. I'm hoping they came down some. Welcome back, Evelyn. So it's the same price, and then you have to pay for shipping unless you pick them up at the store. Well, that's nice, Tracy. That's a good deal. Yep, they're the same price as Amazon. Actually, Amazon's a little cheaper if they're 18 something with Prime. That's good to know. I have to get on there and order them. I'd almost like to have them take this tool back. I think I might do that because I'm really disappointed with that tool. So we got all the zip ties in. So now, let me show you what I got for beads. They had this thing of beads for $1.74 at, oh darn it, this one's broken. Wow, that's nice. Hopefully that happened when I dropped it. I probably lost half of them. Darn it. Okay, they had that. And they had these, which I think will match that pretty good. And I finally found brown. So we're going to use those. And I think I'm going to dump these in a bag. Let me see. So I have some of this too that I was going to use, but they didn't have it in pink. Oh, it sure does, Becky. Good night, girl. So I can't use that one. And I wasn't sure if I was going to use this cording. Now that I'm looking at the holes, this is going to be too big. So that's not going to work. So I still have some from last night. I'll use this cording. I got these at Hobby Lobby. So I'm gonna dump these in a bag because I know since they're cut. Thanks, Evelyn. I'm happy you're back, girl. I'm gonna dump these out. You know, I had another box in my hand and I saw this and I thought, well, for some reason this one looked like it had more pink in it. So I decided to get this one. So it probably was dropped at the store. But I'm just going to dump these in this bag before they end up all over the place. Let me see what the regular price was. There was one right in there. Just where did it go? The regular price was, I don't know, covered. Oh, $9.99. The regular price on this was $9.99. I got it for $1.74. What happened, Frosty? A roll of ribbon fell off somewhere. Oh, probably here. So I got a good deal, I guess. So I'm thinking tonight I want to make the necklace. Everyone's out of the black tubing. Hey, by the way, if no one already knew this, fall is 40% off at Hobby Lobby already. So I got some confetti balls. They had them for 40% off. Yep. Yeah, the beads were a good deal. I know. I had 2 of them in my cart. I should have taken both of them, but there's so many beads. I find it easier to dump these in a bigger bag. Cecilia, are you still here? Yes, Evelyn. I kind of like the bigger beads. That's the only thing I was disappointed about. They didn't have any bigger beads. So I do have these wooden ones. For her forehead, Cecilia, do you want them made out of these smaller beads? Or do you want them made out of all of these wooden beads? They didn't have the bigger pink beads. I couldn't find any of those. So that's the only problem. I'm going to put these in a bag too. You see how these things open up? If I should make them small like this, Loretta, I don't know, but if you oh, you mean on a string? You want to see them on a string together? If you could figure that out, I want to see a picture. Let me put some, because for the neck I was going to double up on these beads. Yes, Kay, I'm making another one for Cecilia's other grandchild. So that's why they're very similar. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about putting the wooden beads with the pink ones in between, but I'm afraid they're going to be... Okay, this is what the little ones look like together. And let me put some wooden ones together by themselves. And then I'll put them together with some pink in between. This is for the forehead. For the necklace part, I was thinking of making a double string of these for her necklace. But this is for the forehead. I didn't know how to do the forehead. If you want beads, we could always put something else on her forehead, like flowers, or I did get some gold and silver flowers that I have to show you guys, that I'm going to use for foreheads of the angels. Okay, these are plain. And then let's put some with pink in the middle. Loretta, are you in my peeps group? Connie's Peeps? Ask to join if you're not. There was someone who posted a picture of a butterfly made all out of mesh. Did you look at Craft Outlet, Loretta? It's kind of cute with the pink in the middle. So I'll show you. Okay. Here's some with the pink in the middle. They're out of it. Try Trendy Tree or the Wreath Shop. Or, yeah, there's just the plain wooden beads. And here's just the small beads. So which do you like, Loretta? You want me to try 2 beads in the middle of the wooden ones? I can do that. I'm sorry, Cecilia. The pink in the middle? All right, that's how we'll do it. Try the other. What do you mean? Put 2 beads in the middle? 2 pink? Okay, hang on. Get the big ones off first. Of course the beads will be, the wooden ones will be different. Yeah, I like that too with the pink in the middle. But this is just a real quick demo to see what you like the best. Whoop, forgot to put the pink in. See, this is why it took me so long yesterday. Because I was doing the beads before my live, so I didn't have time to do all the other stuff. Thanks, Loretta. I thought so when I saw them. I thought they were pretty. Okay. Here's with the 2 in the middle. Yeah. Which one do you like best, Cecilia? All right, you got it. So all that trouble I went through attaching the beads in the skirt. Thanks, Linda. Last night, all I think I would have had to do was glue it on, because that's what we ended up doing anyway. Thank you, Loretta. And that worked the best, and they weren't going anywhere. So did I ever tell you guys how everyone's always saying they worry about the glue melting and the hot heat and all that stuff? Well, one time I bought Gorilla Glue sticks. Hey, Dahlia. Thank you. And I left them in the trunk of my car for probably a good week. And those Gorilla Glue sticks came out of my car perfectly intact. Not even a little bit melted. And you know what? It's probably over 100 degrees in my car easily here in Florida. So they passed the challenge. Not that I was challenging them, but I was curious to see what they were going to look like being in my car all that time. And they did pretty well. Okay, so let's do the forehead first. I can get this in. $12:30, Evelyn. Please remind me. I keep forgetting during the day, and I keep getting pushed further. So all I'm gonna do for the dress part is glue them suckers on. I am not going through that wiring stuff. It wasn't necessary. So these, I'm really shocked at. I wish the paint would stay the color that it goes on at, but it doesn't. I want to try to mix these up a little. Yes, much easier, Cecilia. I know what I'm doing. I can't believe how I struggled with that wire, and then I ended up just gluing them anyway. And they looked much better glued to the dress. I just did, Evelyn. Thank you, girl. I've had hot glue pop off in the cold in Arizona, and it melted loose. Is it Gorilla Glue, Loretta? I need to get a plain old head out so I can measure it. How come I'm not seeing Christina's comments? I would feel bad if I'm missing her comments. I'm not seeing any of Christina's comments, Barbara. Hi, Sandra. But Connie's peeps, just go to my page and slide down till you see the blue writing. It says Connie's Peeps. Okay, yeah, I only use Gorilla Glue. Hi, Mariana. And ask to join, and I will accept you. Yeah, why don't I see Christina's questions? I don't see them. And Linda, and I scrolled all the way back. I'm glad it's not just me, because I'd feel bad. So this is one of those heads we painted the other night. I'm just going to use it for measuring purposes. Christina, try going out and coming back in. Because none of us, how could Barbara see? Barbara's the only one that sees it. Connie asked what time. It's not there. I don't see any of Christina's posts. Nope. Christina, go out and come back in, girl. You see her now? Where? Oh, wait. I think I just saw her. I see you now, Christina. You just said it's okay. I don't know what happened before that. Now I use E600 and hot glue for a quick hold till the E600 dries. Gotcha, Loretta. Yeah, I only use Gorilla Glue. That's it. And I tell you, say something again, Christina. I never heard back from you regarding the Easy Bow Flower Maker and the Angel. Sandra, I asked you to send me your email address and your regular address. I see you now, Christina. And I don't think I ever got it, or did I miss it? Did you see what I said, Sandra? Send me your email and your address. I don't have the bow maker yet. Unfortunately, I've been calling Leah every single day, it seems. She assured me that my order was packed and ready to go, but I do have the large angel kit. Yeah, I couldn't invoice you. Let me see if this fits the head yet. I see you now, Christina. A couple more to go. Yes, it does. It's right here. Here's the instruction pamphlet. And this is what all you get in it. I'll show you an angel that I made in case if you missed it. Here's an angel that I made with it. And I'm selling her for $25 if anyone wants her. You're welcome, Sandra. Yes, please send me your email address and your mailing address and tell me what exactly you want. So I have the angel kit. I can mail that out right away. I'm still waiting on Leah for the bow maker. You just want, did you want just the rose maker or do you want the entire thing? Because I ordered both. Thank you, Mariana. Yes, I added the ribbon. Yep. Let's see. I'm trying to go with a pattern here. I need a square one. I used ribbon. Yep. Okay. Let's see if she fits yet. Hey, Wendy girl. How are you? Right, Loretta? Was it difficult to add the ribbon for the angel? Did you do it in a live? I did it in a live, Sandra. I don't know what it's titled, though. Does anyone know? Try to look back on my videos and see if one of the descriptions sound like it might be in there. I can't remember what the title was. Alright, I think I have just a couple more to do on this. Yes, it was after Crafters Convention. Probably my first live after Crafters Convention. I'm alright, girl. Once I get YouTube figured out, I'm going to start putting all my videos on there. And I'm going to start doing lives on there. Yeah, that's it. The one with the easy rose and bow maker. Thanks, Marlena. Just need one more set. And that should do it for the headband. To have Lee teach me how to do it. Do the rose. I gave up on it. Really, Wendy? Yeah. She makes it look really easy. I just hope she gets my order mailed out. She said it was packed. But you know, she's probably sending thousands to other people. The angel kit is $8.99, Sandra. I also have a really small one. I don't have it in here to show you though. That one's I'm sorry, $8.95. The angel kit is. And do you want the whole easy bow maker, or do you want just the rose attachment? The rose attachment is $6.95. The whole thing is $16.95. That's what I was worried about. I'm gonna put the little ones, darn it. Now I can't because I already did this. Not. This hole's really big. Okay, you got it, Sandra. I'm waiting for them to get here. Hey, Gary. How you doing? We're making beads for our next Native American Indian. Just need a couple more. Good. Thank you, Evelyn. Barbara, have you made your angel kit yet, girl? I want to see a picture when you do. I think that's big enough. It's still going through there. Well, it probably wouldn't have if I didn't force it through. You have to make sure you tie the knots really big for these big wooden. I should have put the pink ones on the end because the holes aren't as big. So I'll Sandra, if you want them, send me your information and I'll send you an invoice for just the angel kit right now, and then when I get the other one, then I'll invoice you for the rose attachment. I won't invoice anyone for the rose attachment until I get it. Yes, drink. All right, girl. Yep, I need to keep scissors out, I guess. I don't know why. They're probably out somewhere on this. Yeah, of course they are. You think it'll melt this plastic? We'll try it. If it does, we'll just add more. See if it melts it. We'll see. So I'm just tying big old knots so that the bead doesn't go through. And this is going to be for her forehead. think I just heard my granddaughter out there with that dog. Oh boy. You know, my husband said no more dogs, no more dogs, and I thought I was kind of agreeing with them because I know there's a lot of work in training them. And guess what? This poor little dog, yes, it's a Shih Tzu mix, and we got it, we rescued him. And yes, Evelyn's my helper. She types everything out for me. I'm so appreciative of her. So let me see if this melted it yet. Nope. So far so good. So we're gonna go with that glue. But it's reminding me of how much work there is involved in training them. As soon as he came in the house, he's looking around, looking around. She's a doll, that's for sure. And what's he do? Lift his leg. I start screaming. I said, stop! And then he goes to squat, and I'm thinking, this dog is not trained at all. He's 5 years old. So they found him running down the road. They found him running down a main road, I guess. So they said he was running down the road like a bandit. So guess what my granddaughter named him? You guessed it. Bandit. Ouch. Why is it I can't ever work with hot glue without burning myself? Yep. Bandit is his name. Okay, so now we have to make something. We have to make her necklace. And what I was thinking of doing, I don't know, I kind of like this for a necklace too, and I think that's what we might do. What do you think of, Cecilia? It's a Shih Tzu mix. It looks very much like my little poodle. Do you think we should make the necklace like this too, or should we make the necklace a double string of these? Which would you rather have? Do you want the necklace with like this around her neck, or just a double string of these? Tell me, girl. Make it like the other? All right, you got it. And then we'll use these to go throughout the dress. The brown and the pink. Get out of there. So I think what I'm going to do though, well, the glue is working, so we'll start with the wooden ones. Well, the problem with it is, yeah, hopefully I'm hoping, Loretta. The problem with making it longer is the purpose of the thing around their neck is to cover all those, the end of the mesh that you're attaching. So that's why I always put bows there, because the purpose of the bow is to cover up the end of the mesh. So that's why I have to make this a little tight. There's a hole there, I know there is. I was glad to see these beads. Of course, the aisle before I found these beads, they had beads hanging on like string, but they were half off, and these weren't. But I didn't care because they were only $2 a bag. Where's that hole? Yeah, it has to be like a choker because it covers up the mesh. Yeah, maybe we'll figure out a way. I could do that. I could put a ruffle at the neck and add the beads over top of it. We'll have to see how that works. I put my granddaughter's nail polish on, and every time I look down at him, it looks like my nails are dirty. Me too, Loretta. This is kind of fun though. It's relaxing, actually. I'm sure it's probably boring for you guys, maybe. But this part's relaxing. I could do that too. I could make 2 necklaces. Maybe I'll do that. One for right under her neck and one for below it. What do you think of that, Cecilia? I could put 2 on. You mean the beads? Yeah, I know you. I knew what you meant, Loretta. Yeah. We'll make two and then put one on top of another. Aw, thanks, Loretta. I'm glad the glue didn't melt the cord. Thank you. I try. Alright, let me see if this is long enough. Thanks, Cecilia. Let me see if this is long enough. Wow, that's a little too long. Let me put the head here. And it's going to go here. Yep, that's too long. Let's take a few of these off. See how we do. I could take another bunch off. So once I make one, then the other one will be piece of cake. That's good. Use that as the second one. Well, I'm going to make two identical, so it really doesn't matter. It really don't matter. This is the tedious part, tying these knots. Of course, this was the best thing I got at Walmart, but of course they only had one on the shelf. My Walmart is not real great about craft stuff. At all. Oh yes, thank you, Evelyn. Good thing you're here, girl. All right, Loretta. Let's just put that glue since that worked so well. I know you do, girl. I don't know what I'd do without you. I almost lost a bead trying to get away. Oh, really? Hey, Vanja. Good night, girl. Have a great night. I don't know what I did with the... Oh, there it is. This thing had a cover. So my husband was with me at Walmart and he says, "This stuff's expensive." Really? Where you been? Ah, what in the world? I'm not supposed to do that. Thank you, girl. Alright, let's cut these off. Make some more knots. Right, Marlena? I know. Well, he told me when I make $10,000 on my business, I could get a bigger shed. I guess that was a pretty safe bet on his part. He knew he had a safe bet with that one. I told him he doesn't play fair. I'm not a very good knot tire. It would be helpful if I had my glasses on. For some glue. That knot totally just went right inside that bead. Yep, it did. Okay. So we'll make another one. Hey, Helen. Just like this one. Actually, the next one might have to be a little bit longer. I'm not sure. Might have to be just a little bit longer. See, if I didn't have you guys with me, I'd have to do all this stuff all by myself. I wouldn't have anybody to talk to. Welcome back, Linda. think I'm just going to make this one just a little bit longer. Let me see where this one, this one will make it all the way across the second row. Oh, it did. So we can make it exactly the same. Is Reba here? Hey, Reba. I almost missed you coming on, girl. It's okay, girl. It's okay. I'm trying to follow the pattern, but I'm not sure if I am. How was your day? Welcome back, Loretta. I know, I got on late. I didn't come on till 10. And I didn't send out a notification because it was late. Oh, that was where that's where I made a mistake cutting this one. And it's showing up. So that's going to be where the halo is. I have to show you guys what I got today. I keep getting different stuff for halos. Okay. Let's see, I need one of those. I wish they didn't have such big holes. Alright. I think that's it. Yep. You did. I'm glad you found me. I think there's a place on top of my page where you click on it and it says turn on notifications. I think that's what you have to turn on, so you know, Facebook lets you know, because I don't know what's going on with ManyChat, but that's one of my questions in my class tomorrow. Try seed beads next time. Yeah, well, I wanted these to be bigger so you could see them. I'm going to use the smaller ones for the dress. But I probably should have put the smaller ones on the outside. Hey, Tony. What's going on? Okay, let's put some glue in there. Yeah, we're doubling the rows for the necklace part. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tony. We'll keep him in our prayers. Is it a he or a she? I know. I don't know what Damon's up to these days. Sure, he's busy getting ready for the convention. Yeah, that would be pretty too. His name is Luke. Everyone, please say a prayer for Luke so that he feels better and Tony gets some relief. Nothing worse than having your child sick, that's for sure. Tying knots, not my thing. Well, Loretta, we're not wiring them beads on, we're gluing them on. I ended up gluing them anyways, and that worked a lot better. So we are not wiring them. Okay. What's this one from? What the heck? That's supposed to be down there. Get down there. Put a little bit more glue. I just did, girlfriend. Hold on, girlfriend. Hold on. Hang on. Alright, I just want that to dry just a little bit. Okay, now we're going to put these wooden ones away. So we got the halo done. That's going to be the longest one, so we'll know. And these are the necklaces. A crimp bead? What's a crimp bead, Reba? I probably should have put wire in instead of, and then I could have crimped it over. Is that what you mean? Did I open these yet? I don't think so. Oh, really? Can you tell I'm new at beading? I never heard of a crimp bead. I'll have to definitely look for some. And I was at Hobby Lobby today too. But I spent too much money. I'm not going to say how much I spent. So let's make some dress beads now. Obviously, I'm not good at that. Oh, gotcha, Reba. That's why you're so good at this stuff. Beading is not my thing, usually. Yeah, it probably does. I'm sure it does. Why'd you tell me that last night, girl? That would have helped. All right, good night, Cecilia. I've never made jewelry, and I've done lots of crafts, but jewelry is one that I've never done. I think I've done every other thing. Ah, I'm sure I didn't see it, Reba. I'm not a jewelry person. I know. You need to come down here and show me, girl. I'm sure it would be really pretty. So now I have to make about 5 circles for the dress. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19. We'll put one more on so I can remember the number. 20. Oregon, where are you, Loretta? Beads. So we're going to make 5 strings of 20 beads. Where are you now, Reba? Be a night owl. It's almost 10 p.m. here in Washington. Kathy, it's almost 1 p.m. here in Florida. I am a night owl. I always go to bed really late. I gotcha. Good night, Evelyn. Thank you, girl. All right. Amount of beads per size of beads. What you mean by that? The beads are different sizes? Whew. Is it 3 inches? And what size beads are you using? Looks like 4. Oh, crud. I don't know how many inches. I'm just doing them. Oh, that's good, Kathy. I'm just putting 20 beads on, girl. Reba, where are you located? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, you're too far away. 17. All right, Linda. 18. You know, even when I worked, I didn't go to bed early enough. 19. I was always dragging at work. I'm just a night person. Oh, okay. And my husband's a day person. He gets up at 7 no matter what time he goes to bed. And that's when I get the best sleep is when he gets up. Start at 7, yeah. You get out of bed at 7, Linda? Even when you're not working? Yep, me too, Kathy. I did 42 years of child care. I was a licensed child care provider. And I hated the hours. You did, Loretta? Oh. I gotcha. Alright, let's do 2 more of these. Or 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The midnight shift would have been the best for me. 7, but I never had it. 8. 9. Christina, they're to put on top of the dress. 10. Good night, Gary. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Okay. Harry and David, is that a clothing store? I'll cut those off tomorrow. One. Two more. Oh, gotcha. I think, yeah, I know the name sounded familiar, but I couldn't remember. 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you get a discount? 10. 11. 12. 13. I used to get their catalog. I don't think I get it anymore. 14. 15. 16. 17. Yeah, I know they're pricey. I remember that. 18. Probably why I don't get the catalog anymore, because they were too pricey for me. 19. Yeah. Yeah, that's when they come around Christmas time. I bet. Well, just like everybody, Christmas is the best season for all kinds of, for everyone that sells things. All right, I only have to make one more of these babies. Yeah. Yeah. 3, 4. 45, Christina. 45 plus shipping. 6. 7. 8. Yeah, it's really reasonable. 9. Last night it took 4 hours. 14. But I already had the beads done. 15. But 16. 17. If I didn't have so much trouble putting the beads on, it wouldn't have taken so long. All right. My last one. I think this one's gonna really be pretty. Aw, thanks, Kathy. Well, you know, I feel bad because shipping is so high now. So I'm afraid to use a craft needle to string the beads. Girl, I'm using hot glue. Oh, you mean to put the beads on the string or on the angel? Aw, thanks, Loretta. Well, you know, I think it's really reasonable. You would think I would sell more than I do, but I really don't. And the people that sell their wreaths for $100 and more, they sell them off their live just about every time they do a live. So I don't know how they do it. So I hope to get to that point someday where I could just keep selling off my lives. That would be awesome. But you know, I lowered all my prices on Etsy because I was able to get the retail ground, and before Etsy had all the prices figured out, and they sure as heck weren't using retail ground. I think they must have been using FedEx. So I lowered all my prices to cover the cheaper shipping. But I got all the prep work done for this, so this should go pretty quickly tomorrow. Hopefully. Hopefully we won't have so many issues. Well, yesterday was the first one, so that was a learning experience for all of us, even me. But once you make one, you make them, then it's easier. So these will be the necklace, this will be the headband, and these will go throughout the dress. So it should be pretty good. Alright. Well, guys, I think it's time. What do you think? If anyone would like one of these or any of my angels or wreaths, they are always $45 usually plus shipping, except the I'm going to make what do you call it? I'm going to make a horse thing. What do you call it? Good night, Barbara. I put the hanger on already. Thank you, Reba. I'm going to make the horse with the point. What is that called? What's the horse with the point called? A unicorn. I attempted to sell a tulip wreath for 45. I had around 40 in supplies. Didn't sell. Someone wanted it for 20. I just kept it to give it as a gift. I know, Kathy. That's the way it is. People just... Yes, I'm going to make a unicorn. That's $50 because the board is more money. And it used to be us affiliates, well, every time we did a live or any time we had people use our code, then we would get to use that towards the boards. Well, they're changing that now. So it's not going to be like that anymore. So actually we're going to be paying just like you guys for the boards. And now it's just going to be 10% anytime, just like you guys get, that's what we're going to get. So the boards for the horse frame is $12.50. So I'm charging $50 for the unicorn, because it's, if I charged $45, I wouldn't be getting anything. Right. And I've had the same problem when it was so disheartening when I would do a craft show and I would not sell one wreath for $40. I was selling them for $30 and $35, and I wouldn't sell any. And I thought, you know what? I can't do this anymore, because it is very upsetting that you would put $30 into these wreaths and you would, not be able to sell it for what you put into it. That was really, I almost threw in the towel so many times. In fact, I was ready to throw in the towel, and one day, I don't know if you guys were on my live, but I got up, and normally I turn my phone off at night because it'll ding all night if I don't. So, I mean, I don't turn it off, I turn the volume off, and I went to bed. I was just ready to throw in the towel. I was really ready. Yep. And I woke up, and the very first thing I saw was the nicest comment from one of my viewers. Review, that's what it was. The nicest review on my page. I can't think. It's too late. I can't think. And so I woke up. I was ready to say, that's it. I can't. So I did that. I was at one. I sold one item. I promptly went to the booth, couple down, and spent. Yeah, I did the same thing. I sold maybe one wreath, and I went across from me and bought somebody who had jewelry, and she had rosary jewelries, or a rosary bracelet, and I spent what I made. But anyway, I woke up the next day after I had decided, you know what, this is just too expensive for me, and I just can't keep doing this. And when I saw that review, I mean, it was just the nicest review I had ever gotten. I mean, well, it was the first one and the nicest one. And it was just like God telling me, you're doing what you should be doing. And my husband was getting, upset because I'm spending all this money on supplies and I wasn't getting anywhere. So when I saw that review, I just said, I just have to keep going. I have to keep going. I have to keep plugging. And I did. I'm still not making money. I still spend everything that I make, but I have the best viewers and I enjoy it. Yep. Not working. Right. the shipping costs now, I thought, oh, here we go. You know, we're done. You can't expect someone to pay $50 for a wreath and pay $30 for shipping. You just can't expect it. When that happened, I thought, here we go, another thing. I was just getting to the point where accepting things and thinking this is really what I have to do. And then that shipping thing started. And I tried FedEx, I tried UPS, I did everything, and something kept telling me, retail ground. And thanks, Marilyn. But it's people like you that have kept me doing this. People like my followers are so kind, generous, good-hearted people. I have over 200 people in our Connie's Peeps, and we're so supportive to one another. It's just like one big happy family, and that's what keeps me going. It's you guys that keep me going. And if I don't get rich, I don't care. At least I have the best people. I have the best followers. And even if I just make the money that I spend for supplies, if I just get that back, that's all I care about. I don't care about being a millionaire. So I just I don't know why I started getting into this, but finally, thank you, Kathy. Finally, you know, the retail ground makes me feel a little sigh of relief. It's still $15. Thanks, Gina. There you are, Gina. You're a sweetheart too. And you know, $15 is better than $30 and $40 and $50 is what I was seeing for shipping. I mean, it used to be $10 most times, so it went up $5. But I thought, what do we do now? Because I won't order something. Like I told you, I went on this to buy ribbon today, and the ribbon box was $21 and the shipping was $23, and I wouldn't buy it. So yes, Kathy, I feel like we are all family, and you guys are what makes me keep going. You just make me keep coming back and keep doing what I like. And if I sell one wreath, a show, or what do I call it, a live, I'm happy. You know, that's all I need to do. And that doesn't always happen, but right, I say plus shipping. On my Etsy shop, it is including shipping. So they want us to do free shipping. And retail ground is with the post office. You know, it was so convenient. I had the best mailman. He would come and pick up my packages and give me his cell phone number and said, I'm running late, I'm over here, blah, blah, blah. And all that changed. I'll bring it to the post office. Oh, thanks, Barbara. Yep. It's because of all of you. It really is. And like I said, you guys are wonderful. You're such kind-hearted people. And I love doing my lives. I really do. Kathy, if I can do it, listen, go back and watch my first video. You will be, my first live. Go back and watch it. It's unbelievable. It was terrible. So that's that. So again, that's why I keep doing it, and I just can't. I'm afraid to raise my prices too much. My husband thinks I don't charge enough, but I don't care. I don't want to see my people have to pay through the nose, because I know how I am. If I just get what I make out of the wreath, I'm happy. That's all I'm asking for. So with that being said, thank you all for being here. As always, you're all such wonderful people, and I love all of you. And if you're not part of Connie's Peeps, go ahead and join. I asked my post office, and at first she said no, and I said, get the postmaster. Then she said, yes. Retail ground, Gina. If you go on USPS.com, and they have a place where you put in, oh, thanks, Loretta. They have a place where it's called calculate prices, like hit the three lines, calculate prices, put everything in, follow the steps, and it was exactly what it came out to when I brought it there. Me too, Kathy. This is therapy for me too, believe me. Good night, Loretta. So it's right there on USPS.com, the retail ground price. Hit calculator, fill it all in, and it'll tell you your own box, fill in the price. Now stick to 22 by 22 by 6. Do not do the 8. It used to be the same price. I don't think it is anymore. So, me too, Helen. It's all therapy, but stick to the 22 by 22 by 6. If you can get it into a 20 by 20 by 4 inch box, there's no way I can get these angels in a box like that. Then you'll pay the old price. So if you get like the Unique in the Creek wreaths on the on the flower frame, they will fit in a 20 by 20 by 4 inch box. If you can get a wreath in those box sizes, you will pay the old price of shipping. So that's the good part about these. But the angels will not go in a box that small. They just won't. So, all right, guys. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for spending such a late night with me. And I'll be on sometime tomorrow to finish this angel, to do the angel. I'm not sure when. I want to get my class in. I get my boxes at Amazon. Yes, Gina, that's the only place I can find them. They're expensive. They're like $57 and change for 15 boxes. They are expensive. And because I have Prime, it's free shipping. I tried to get it at Uline, but the shipping is so high. I am in West Palm Beach, Kathy, Southeast Florida. I never heard of Fleming Island. Is that in Florida? I never heard of that. What is that near? Is it near, is it on the West Coast or the East Coast? Yeah, I never heard of Fleming Island. Isn't that funny? So many different places come up, and I've been in Florida for a long, long time. Since, in the 60s we moved here. Then when I got married, we moved to Michigan for 9 years. They came back here in the 80s. So I've been here a long time. I've never heard of Fleming Island. Ah, that's why. It's near Jacksonville. Okay. Yep, that's way north of me. Christina, let me tell you something. That happened to me. And the girl, my $13 package, she tried charging me $30 because she said it was 24 inches wide. And I know it was 22. Okay. I came home, and unfortunately, I folded the size inside the box. Make sure when you fold your boxes, you leave the size of the box on the outside of the box. They cannot do that. Well, you know what I found out? And I really put in a claim because of that. I was so mad. We came home, we got a box and brought it back to the post office. She charged me $30 instead of $10 because she said it measured 24 inch. You know what she was doing? The end of her tape measure was broken off. She had 2 inches broken off the end of her tape measure. She was doing that to all those customers. Who knows how many customers went through that post office, and she was measuring the boxes all 2 inches wrong. So you go back there and I hope you made them stick to their guns, because if it's written on the box, they have to follow that measurement. I stupidly folded the measurements in the box, or I don't remember if I did or if it was on the bottom or whatever. Now I learned from that. Her tape measure had been broken, and I was so mad. I went back to that post office, made her give me a refund, and then she gave me a refund wrong when I got home. Carry your own tape measure. When I got home, I realized she shorted me $8 on top of my refund. I was so frustrated at that point. But I put in a complaint, and I went all the way to the top, because I don't know how many people she was screwing with that tape measure. Really, Kathy? It is. I've heard about Okeechobee Steakhouse. Very expensive. I've never been there. But I heard they give away, they give free dinners at, on your birthday. I can't see more. How many times I've been missing? Yeah, I know where Okeechobee Steakhouse is. Yep, I think she had to have been keeping the money. I'll bet she was. And I just couldn't believe. I wonder how many people she was doing that to. That was terrible. So you have a friend that owns Okeechobee Steakhouse. Wow, that's interesting. Yep. I hear it's very expensive, so we have not been there. But I know a lot of people that love it. Me too, Reba. Good night, all. Good night. Sorry. All right, guys. Thank you all for being there. Have a wonderful night, and God bless you all. Good night.